It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, connecting with Kohler. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now it's Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And the lane closes up quickly as they get about 3 down to the 38.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Now Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey! No touch.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
All right, I got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you all know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. To about the 26 here. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. Hard throw, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. Now it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Henry up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they start it right around the 1. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They held him out on second down, and now here's third and goal. Henry again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Eagles 0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
and there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Now 2nd and 3.
Barkley inside handoff. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll go to Barkley again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Great.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts will go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henry is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had two costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Good, set. 180, 180. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Hey, report. Report. 180. You change it.
Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They showed up a nice juke in the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Yep, you are. Oh.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Short in there, caught by Likely. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Good
good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Henry running right. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
They'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Eagles, nothing. Tyler Luke.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
So 1st and 10. If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
No, we changed it. 13. Sit up.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Down inside the 40.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Second and 5.
Sit up.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ali. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
2nd and 6.
You. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Go ahead. Right on.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
101 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
Yo. Sit up. Hey, report. 180. That's up. Sit up.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Here's Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Hey. 180. That's it.
Jackson from the shotgun.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
73.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's good.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got him on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. 1st down, here's Mitchell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First down. First and goal from the line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Middle. Ready? Shot.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
The Eagles' 10-yard line.
Alpha, sit hard. 180. Yo, sit hard. 180.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that would get to be off target and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Hey, report. Middle. Hey, shot.
Third and goal, Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Still king. 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's another Eagles first down.
63 back.
First and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it'll be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
180. 13. 180. Hey, Ozzie.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 123 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Throwing right away on the game's first play. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
19.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
18, Roger, 18.
They'll look to throw. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first and 10.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey! Here's it on! No, we changed it. Sit up!
Now Jackson on the move. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
As a give, heading right, it's Henry. He'll manage only a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 11. On third down, here's Mitchell.
Mitchell without carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Here we go. Set.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Back to throw. Rolling right. A throat behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
65 cat. 65 cat.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. This is Henry. Marked down at the 6.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll go again here with Henry. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
That's a gain of 5.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Go. Sit on. Sit on.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. So after one, 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19 Wyatt.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cut 19. Cut.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw.
39-yard line.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, what? What? Hey, middle. Hey, report. Middle.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Remigio. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Ready, right?
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up second and 11.
79 Broncos.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
19 Lions.
Third and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
Ola Brookins pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
UAX.
They're running on first down with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go. No, we changed it. Here's it on. Go. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. Now they'll set up to throw. This throw right is taken in by Fry. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
Ozzie, set up.
Jackson up top again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Hey. What is it?
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
DC.
On the move
DC,
at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. Go ahead. Alpha.
They'll run it with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Moving left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Hey, report. You at X. You change it. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. 180. What is it?
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in to the pylon. He's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Mustang 19. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Past the 60, past the 60. 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Run play. This is Hill. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally and awkwardly. Right at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Mitchell. Still going inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. A big play there for Baltimore. A gain of 48. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. We'll give it going left. There's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Henry trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Henry. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
18 Rattler. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Come 19. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
60 Maverick.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
70 Timberwolves.
Gain of 6. That's the
79 Broncos.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Back to throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, Pacheco. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced out wide. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Malachi Starks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Sending it downfield for Likely. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce, touchdown, Kansas City. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and That's exactly what they were able to do.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. LaJohntay Wester now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
13. What is it?
Now, Jackson. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Hopkins' first catch. Good enough for a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180. Sit up. 180. Sit.
Here's Hill. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
180. Stay on. 180. Nice shot. Nice shot. And change it.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
UAX. Report. 180. Nice shot. Sit up.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, That's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Left side. It's caught by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey! Hands up! You at X. Hey, Ozzy! Check out!
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out the dirt and I will put it with some wrong. Then I fly out to Miami.
Third, they need 8.
You at X.
From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 43 yards. For a fresh set of downs to work with, it is first down and 10.
180! Hey, middle!
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
180! Yo. Hey, Ozzy! Sit up!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Hey! 13.
On the ground, here's Henry. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
At the 6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. On the move left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first down, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Yo.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 56 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Quick, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
180. Get hot. 180. 180. And a shot. Get hot.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 8-yard
2nd down. Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
To throw is Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. One last shot now for Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.